Howdy, howdy! Welcome here to the beautiful Carpathian Countryside as we are gonna do a little farm build. And it's not gonna be here. In fact, we're gonna head away from here because, spoilers, Easter eggs, stuff like that. Don't want to give anything away for upcoming episodes of Cattle Baron. But where we are going to do some farm building is over here, and that's because there's some stuff coming soon. So very soon, once the Cattle Baron returns. So the plan is we're going to be building on this area here, and there already are some stuff down here because back in January I did a farm build. I didn't like it, so I kind of sold everything, tore it all down. Plus I didn't record it, so I was like, oh, yeah, really didn't want to keep it. Well, I wanted to record it, but then I decided we're gonna do a live stream. So the two areas we're going to work on is this area here. Put some buildings in this area, and then also over here on this area as well. We already do have the farmhouse down and kind of everything done over here, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But we do, and also I did leave the shed here because I like how it turned out. Yeah. Hey there, Gold Gaming. How you doing? So yeah, and actually, before we get started here, I'm gonna set the money to just 7 million because that's the budget we're going with here. Perfect timing then. All right, so let's hop into the build menu here. Actually, before we do that, give a little bit of spoiler about something coming in the series. Is so this area is down here, and basically we own all the land in this area here, plus down here. And actually, I think we're gonna need to buy this too, so let's go ahead and buy it. Because I think we might go into the trees a little bit with our build. We'll see. We'll see where the path takes us. All right, so first thing is, let's get in the build menu here, and I'm gonna start with doing some landscaping first, giving us a buildable terrain. And we're gonna start with just making sure this area here is flat. Whoops. Accidentally changed to, I'm gonna keep that on a square for this part here. Let's go to right about there, I think. I might have to come back later and bring it back or expand it out. I don't know, we'll figure it out later. Let me see here. Just want to check something here real quick on my little map. I made a list of buildings that we definitely have to have as part of the series. So I want to make sure I have that list up so that we build everything that we need, because that'd be bad. Okay, there we go. Got my list. All right. So we're gonna need, well, a couple of sheds. We're gonna put a bunker silo in, and it says on this yard here, a cow pen and a silo, a main silo. So we make sure we fit all of that into here. And then I have another list for the yard down there, which we'll get to that once we finish up with this yard. So let's get back into the construction menu here. I think what we're going to do is we'll kind of start from the roadside, work our way back this way, and then come over towards the house. Because I don't want to get, if I can, I want to try and avoid getting anything too close to the house, but still somewhat close. All right, so I think, what do you think about this? I think we're gonna start here with a shed, and then we'll put the silo, I think, right next to it. And I'm gonna go big on the shed. Let me see. Let's just scroll through. And I have a bunch of mods installed right now. I think there's on this game save, I have like, I don't know, 1400 or something like that. A lot of them are building mods. Some of them are, well, there's a lot of equipment mods too. You know what? I think actually the style I'm thinking of, I think this might work. Yeah, let's use this one. And I'm not sure why it's saying, I'm gonna use the free mode because it's saying it's not leveled, but I know for a fact it's leveled because we just leveled it. All right, I'm gonna make sure I give myself enough room on each side to get in and out as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's I love this building too. I've actually used it, I think, on several series from Stevie's mods. It is absolutely awesome. Oh, I should mention, so a little spoiler, or I don't know, of stuff coming up. This let's go down on the ground. So let's go ahead and open this up just to make sure everything's cool inside. All right, back to the spoiler. So this over here is actually what in the map on the PC edition, it is actually a hidden mod, hidden production. You have to go to the modder's YouTube page actually to get the information of how to open it up. But this is actually a meat factory, or butcher shop, and it lets you take cows, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens, and ducks and process them and, well, get products from them. So really cool. I actually didn't realize it was here when I picked this site, and then I started poking around, and it's like, hey, there's this building here that had the hash marks, and I was like, there's hash marks. And then I was like, there's more hash marks over here. Something's up. So yeah, it's in the map. It's just, it's not active because Giants doesn't allow butcher shops because of their rating. So yeah, the modder kind of hid it in there, and there's a file on his YouTube page where he walks you through the steps of how to enable it, and you just add this file in there. It also has a extra download you do, put in your mod folder, and it enables it, which is awesome. I was like, that's awesome. I love it when modders do that. Like, hey, Giants won't allow it, here's a way around it. It's kind of why I really hope in Farm Sim 25, now that we know it is coming, just don't know when or anything or features, I really hope they change the rating. I know. I don't want E rating. I want let's get it a little bit higher there so that hey, we can have a butcher shop, because farming, guess what? If you're doing animals, you're probably in the butcher business. It's reality. It's more realistic. And that way console players could also have it. But anyways, I'm actually excited that we know for sure Farm Sim 25 is coming. That just makes me so happy. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is next to this, we're gonna put a silo in, the main silo. And I want to go old style. So let's just take a look here. I have a bunch of them. My first thought was, do this one here, but this one is awesome. The one problem is the amount of space it's gonna take, because I want to get a couple more sheds plus a cow pen in here, and this is not a lot of space, so we have to be very frugal with our space. So let me see. But I do want to stick with, if I wasn't concerned about space, I'd probably do this one here, because this is like the biggest one I've been able to find. It's just huge. I can't even get it to fit in the whole screen. Let me see here. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Let's see what. Oh, actually, no, we can't do that one because that's the one we have on the other farm. What are these ones? Oh, that's the hayloft. Hayloft. Different colors. I could do these. They're huge. Don't have a lot of space, but yeah, I don't want to have everything on the farm. This farm might be too modern. Let's see here. I thought I saw, oh yeah, I heard it. I think this one, let's do it this way. What I'm trying to do is center. Oh, let's put it in free mode as well. I don't want it to do any landscaping for me. We're putting it right next to the building, and I don't want to paint the ground textures into the building. All right, I think right about there. I think should do it. Still did some ground texturing. Oh well. All right. So before we move on to the next part here, let's do a little bit landscaping on this. I'm gonna try and do the landscaping as we go. Now there will be more landscaping after we're done, but I'm gonna try and stay on top of it a little bit. This little edge here. Let's go to a circle, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna loop this around like so. Paint that in. And for this, we'll just come out from there. Do a little half circle there. And I think, yeah, right about like that. Okay, there we go. What's this? Get that like that. It's gonna know me if it doesn't. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. Let's see, on this side here, we'll do the same. That's a good question. So in the landscaping area, for one, if they're gonna stick with paintable textures, which is fine, the one major thing I think they should do is that by default, all textures should always be available for painting, and the same with plants. All of the plants that are, you know, base game and in the map should always be available, you know, trees and everything. It's like one of the most annoying things I have with grass, for instance, is a lot of maps do, you know, non-growing grass that looks awesome, but you can never, like, if you build something, you can never put that same grass down, so you're stuck with like meadow grass or, you know, something else that doesn't match, and it just ends up looking bad. Yeah, so on the texturing part, that's the major part I think they have to do, and I'm sure they probably won't, but that's on my, like, it's just kind of dumb that they don't. And for the build mode, I kind of like where it's, you know, what they've done with it, and I think it's more refinements. I know we will never get it because it's not a build simulator, but I always had this dream of, I wish I could build my own damn house, kind of like on the, you know, the Sims. I know we're not gonna get it, but hey, in a dream state, I want to be able to design and build my own house. I mean, is it asking a whole lot? Where's our, there it is. You know, put the foundation down, the walls down, like whatever shape I want, rooms, doors, all that. Will we get any of that? Well, the build their own stuff, I'm pretty positive we will never get to have the giants. Is it possible for giants to do the first part of, you know, for the landscaping of all the textures and the plants? There is no reason even now they don't do it. I don't understand why it's not there. Let's see, let's put our meadow grass down, because the other grasses are all, well, basically field pasture grass. Let's get this down here and on this side, and then after this we'll probably move over to the cow pen, I think. I'm trying to think about, I want to get at least 2 more sheds in, and I want to get a cow pen in, and the bunker silo. And there is a specific cowl pin I want to use. And yeah, Gold Gaming probably knows which one that is. It's a pretty awesome one. I like it. It's definitely one of their new ones. It's yeah, I really like that one. Okay, so I think we're good there. Now, let me see here. So what I need to do is figure out the cowl pin, how much space. What I want to do is I want to leave enough space here where we can get through and also be able to go around that way. So, well, first, let's bring up the cowl pin here. It's over here somewhere. Nope. Ah, there it is. So it's this one here, which is I guess you call it multi-level. So let me see. I think, is that enough room there? I think I need to do some more. I need to push this back a little more. We can always bring it forward if we have to, but okay, right about there should do it. All right, it was way down here. There it is. That's enough room out front. We have enough room in the back to get around. On the side here. Okay, I think right there. All right, so while we're here, let's go ahead and do some more leveling. Get a little big patch here going, then let's increase our square size. We'll go into the grass a little bit too. This is where it's going to get a little tricky here. So what I want to do is get this right over to right about there, I think. And let's come down here. We're going to push this out a little bit more. Okay, let's see here. So sorry, a little cough there. I'm actually going to push this back just a little bit here. We'll bring it back here in a moment, but what I want to do is push this back here a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So let me see, where are these at? Here they are. Okay. We're going to do a little rock face here to kind of create a border. Let me see if I can get this right. So we'll start with a big freaking boulder. Big one. Start with the big boy. Then we're going to build a little rock wall here. Okay, I think that's... I don't want to go. So we'll bring up the dirt all the way up to that. But I just want to make sure we have a good little thing there. Now let's just clean up this front. Keeping in mind the ground texturing dirt will cover most of our stuff for us, but still want to make it look nice. Okay, I think that will work. Let's just do a little bit more build up on this part though. Okay, I think that has some good texture to it. I really don't like how I put this in there. Oh man. Well, we'll work with it. I didn't realize I'd done that. Oh. We're gonna have to leave it. I should have noticed that sooner. Oh well. All right, before we move the ground forward, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna paint this down with the grass texture. Right about to here, I think should do it. All right, there we go. So the plan is we're gonna push this now forward and to change angles here so that it kind of melds into the rock face. And gives us a little bit of a guardrail barrier to keep, you know, people like me from driving off the cliff, basically. Oops, went a little too far there. All right. And then we need to make this kind of a ramp. So we're going to use the sloping tool. And let's just do just like that. I'm going to go over here a little bit. Do it again. And do one more right here so we can kind of bring that back a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do is just a little painting here. We're gonna widen this out because this is our path, so we'll make sure it's wide enough for the equipment to get by. Also, we should probably do a little smoothing as well because all of this has been lowered. And also here too. There we go. All right. And before we do too much more landscaping, let's go ahead and put down the manure pit on this. Oh, that works. Hey. Wanted to put it right there. Wow, I got right to that point fast. Oops. All right, and I'm hoping I didn't go too far back from here, and I hope I have enough room to put in the silage bunker. And I'm gonna use one of the ones from Mr. Hector, the modder for this map, because they work with the additional alfalfa and clover. So I'm gonna leave enough room so I can get by there, because we do need to be able to drive through here and also empty out the manure as needed. All right, let's level this out as well. If we have to take out a tree, we will. Hopefully we won't, though. Let me see here. Where are you? There it is. I think that one's just too long. I kind of want to do that one because, well, yeah, we have a lot of grass. Because like this is a grass field. I think that's either wheat or barley. But this is all one giant grass field, which will be going into that. Plus, we also have that grass field down there too, but I think we'll have a different plan for that field. I think this grass field here will fit in this bunker. I hope. If it doesn't, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. Put the grass back down. All right, so we got a little drive through there. All right, so let's finish with kind of painting off the textures here. So I want to kind of round this corner a little bit. And then I think right here we're going to also put in some grass. And then we'll kind of round this off to right there. And then for this, I think right there. Yeah. All right, so let's put some grass down here in this. I do plan on putting some trees around the yard too. I'm just not going to do that till after we finish getting all the buildings in, because just in case I need to remove trees. Because yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. I mean, I have easy dev, so I can just delete them, but it's still like you have to walk over there. You know, walking is so hard. Let me see. Kind of want to do something else with this too. I think what's coming to mind is, let's just do a little shrub. Hey there, Cody. Well, welcome to the stream. We're doing a little farm build here on the Carpathian Countryside, kind of as part of the, well, Future for the Cattle Baron series. What are you up to this Saturday? Oh, this would be a great spot for a tree. All right, so I think that works. Stick with that. So before I do this side over here, let's put down some sheds. And I think I'm gonna go to my favorite modder for the first one. Let me see. I think there's one that will fit right in this spot. Let me see. Will that? Oh, that'll fit there. Let's see. Ooh, will this one fit? It will. Let me just rotate it a little bit. Oh, that's perfect right there. Awesome. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's just touch up the border here though a little bit. Put some grass down. Oh wait, I have different grass here. Is it that one? Yep. It's that one. Okay. Oh. Favorite modder, yeah, MA7. In case you didn't already know, they're my favorite. I love their maps. I love their buildings. Oh, is it hot there, Cody? Yeah. Oh, hopefully you got the grass cut before it got too hot there. I'm actually kind of lucky. It actually cooled off. It's been like raining here a little bit, and I think like right now it's like in the upper 60s. So hell yeah. Join that while it lasts. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? This building needs something. Speaking of, let me find it. Let me see. Is this one tall enough? Let's find out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go taller. There we go. I think. Oh, I went too far. Let's try there. Get around to this side and get it right up to the edge there. All right. There we go. I probably should have done that in the house too. Side quest. I know I said we were already done with the house, but I like how that turned out, so we're going to put it around the house too. I don't think I could do 100. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and we had the whole early hot sort of, where it was like upper 80s, almost 90 for I think it was like a week or so last week, which is very unfortunate because it was like the first heat wave and my AC clunked out, and I was very unhappy about that, but I got it fixed, thankfully. Actually, I'm gonna stop it right there. There we go. That kind of, I'm not sure about this one. I don't know. I'll leave it there for now. I like it on the shed. I'm just not sure about the house. I like this. I think it's probably okay. I don't know. I think New York, they get the full 4 seasons there, don't they? Spring, summer, fall, and winter. All right, I think, yeah, right there should do it. All right, I just need one more shed, I think, and right in this area. And I think the one I want to do is from Lancy Boy. Yes, English shed pack. So I did make one alteration to the sheds. Actually, I want the blue one. Let's see, let's do it right about right there. Yeah, so I did one alteration on the shed, and I got rid of the cones. They annoyed me. I'm not sure why they were there, but I don't know if you've used the shed pack from Lancy Boy. I like the sheds. It's just there was cones, and it always got in the way. So yeah, I delete the cones. Cones went bye-bye. Yeah, where I live, it's kind of funny on the winter because where I live here, we get, I wouldn't want to say winter. We get some, well, let's put it this way. If it's kind of like the South. If it snows here, the entire city shuts down. Like everything shuts down. Like if it's like a half inch, it's like, it's hilarious. People like abandon their cars in the road and call it Snowmageddon and stuff. I think it's hilarious because I grew up in the northeast corner of Washington, over by Spokane, Washington. That's where I grew up, and like that's like in the, it's like in the 90s and early 2000s. Like every winter, we lost our lawn to snow like in October. We didn't get our lawn back until March. It was like a white lawn because we most years had between 80 and 100 inches of snow every year, 100 plus. So it always makes me laugh when it's like we're in the Pacific Northwest and there's this big major metropolitan city that doesn't have snow plows, or very few of them. Let me get this. Put some more grass down. All right. So I think the only place I need to landscape out is this whole mess right here. And That's gonna be a little tricky. So I think if I can get this to work just right. I'm hoping this works. I'm gonna try something here and I may regret it. We'll see. Oh, I actually have a natural slope going there. That's kind of cool. So what I want to do is let's make this one a circle. So our endpoint's going to be right there. So let's do a slope up to there. And then let's smooth out this a little bit here. Actually, I'm gonna need to pull this out a little bit. I don't want to cut into the building foundation. All right, there we go. All right, so my plan is I'm gonna try and do what I did on Polygyny. And hopefully it works. It took me a few tries to get it right. So I'm gonna scroll quickly here. So I want to get, let's see, let's compare this. Yeah, let's use this one. This will be perfect. All right, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right there. Oh, the ground's not flat. We need flat ground for this to work. Square this off here. Okay. All right. Scroll back over here. Find that. Nope, I scrolled too far. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Let's just check it again. Nope, it was this one. Yep, that's the one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it right up here against the building. Bring it right to that corner edge right there. I really hope this works. I think, yeah, that actually, let's do one more little piece right like that. Perfect. Okay, now the second part of this, for this to work, is I need this top part also to be flat. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, I need to pull this just a little bit more this way. All right. So I'm gonna use from MA7, of course. I'm going to use the concrete slabs, and they are great for covering all kinds of stuff. Oh, is this one bigger? I'm not quite getting far enough. Alright, what I need to do is I need to move the wall a little bit in. Actually, let's do this the smart way. This may take a few trial and errors. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay, right there. Why? Oh, it's... All right, let's try this. I may have to get rid of that one. We'll see. I think that, yeah, here we are. It's these ones. And I believe it was that fence. Yeah. All right. So what I want to do is put this in the hillside. So right about there. Yeah, so I need to move these back. Like I said, this will be a little trial and error, getting it just right. I really want to use these ones though. Let's go for it. Let's do that. There we go. The one playing right now, or the last one? Let me see. I Follow Your Heartbeat by Tello. or the one currently on right now is I Miss You by Onda Norti. Yeah, I Miss You. All right, I think, yeah, right about like that should do it. All right, so let's put our, oh, I have way too many fences. Scroll gazillion miles. Did I pass them? No, I didn't pass them. Whoops, I just did. Right there. Okay, that should work. All right, so what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and paint this. Because tall grass hides a lot of things. Then we can throw in some bushes and shrubs to even hide it more. Let's see, let's grab, I think this one's a tall one. Yeah, so let's put a couple of those in. Couple of these in. All right, there we go. I think that's good. Now all we need to do is just do a little bit more sculpting here to kind of, so we don't have any bumps between our all our different level terrains we got going on here. something there. Let's take care of that. A little something here. All right, I think building wise we're good here. We just need some trees though. So let's see here. Let's put these are all birches around there, so let's put a couple more birch trees in. And let's see, what is, I don't want to do oak. Let's see, where can I put one of these down? Kind of nervous about putting some down here because I have a feeling coming out of there I might just be coming straight into the grass field, because I can see that happening. I will probably be doing that a lot. Let's see here. I think, yeah, let's do that there. And put this one here. Let's see, what can we put here? Oh, I think that works. Because we are in winter time, so none of the trees have leaves. I probably should have thought of that. But this is kind of where the story is going to be taken off, is coming in right into spring, so can't really move forward in time for the farm build. Let's get this grass down here. I think we're good. Oh, got something going on here. Whoa. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oops. Okay, speaking of things they need to have in the landscape, and that was a conversation a while ago. Undo. There needs to be an undo button. Yes. Yeah. I also got something going on there too. You know, you have a very valid point there. Will that mess with crops? Oh no. I'm gonna save it real quick though. No, that won't mess with, that's just visual. That's right. Fixed visual month. So let's put this into, let's go to June. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ah, yeah. We need more trees. Or if we're not gonna have tree, oh, you know what? Let's put a couple more trees down. We have a glap. We have a glap. We have a gap. Glap's a new word. Me and my struggles with the English language, which is the only language I speak, so that's kind of sad. Okay. Got nothing here. Let's add some more trees in this area too. I'm kind of sticking with the whole birch trees as along the edge perimeter, because that's kind of what they had going there. So I'm gonna kind of stick with it. Put one there too. Why not? One more. Okay, I think we're good here. You know, and I'm really thinking about this. I know I'm going to be doing it, so why not just... let's just do it. I can tell you right now, when I leave that bunker, because I'm going to be hauling grass, I'm going to be cutting through here. So let's just put a cut through. If I know I'm going to do it, let's just make it official. All right, there we go. All right, so I think that finishes up this yard. So that's part one of the build. So we need to move over to the second farmyard, part two of the build here. We've only spent just under $1 million. Not too bad. Now, granted, we haven't got any of the equipment yet, and depending on how we do on timing on this, I may... we may get the equipment. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So... this one's going to be not as intense, but also maybe it will be. I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's get right here. Oops. So for this farmyard, so pull my little list here, switching over. And so this one I want to get a couple of sheds again, and we need to have a bale storage and also a silo because we do have chickens. But we're also gonna have sheep, hence the bale storage. So the silo won't have to be huge. It'll just be a grain silo for putting some of the grains in for feed the chickens. We're gonna need bales for the sheep. Also, I think this one actually might take... I'm not sure this chicken pen requires straw or not. I don't remember. No, I don't think it does. It has a straw icon. You know what? Let's find out. Let's just buy one baby chick and hop up to the animal menu. So green. Oh, so it does take straw. Okay. I probably didn't need to buy an animal to do that, did I? To see that. No, I didn't need to do that. Okay. That's okay. All right, so let's start with, I'm gonna go a low extreme here. I'm gonna sell the sheep barn that's here. I like it because it's, you know, it's the way it's built into the hillside there, but there's a reason we're gonna sell it. Because I want to put down a different one, and we're going to use one that I have set up with the expandable pastures mod. And actually, hey, oh man, I need to set up a bot or something for doing a vote in chat. So let's put it to a vote in chat here, and what I'll just say is option A or option B. About which one we should get. So keeping in mind both of these have expandable pastures, so we'll go up here a ways. Option A is going to be this one here, and option B would be this one here. Both of them are set up with expandable pastures. So yeah, just leave a little comment in the chat. Let me know which one you think I should go. And in the interim though, I'm going to do a little bit of building over here. And this might influence your choices. I don't know, we'll see. But we're going to put in a green silo. I just need to find it. And sticking with our theme of, you know, MA7, I'm going to go with I think this one will work. Yes, this will work. Okay, I need to square it off. I need to reinstall my construction mod I had with the little squares on the field, so you know, like, you just square stuff off and then line it easily. When I was after one of the Giants updates that kind of ruined everything, I cleaned a mod folder and I accidentally deleted that mod, but I need to re-download it. I have it saved somewhere, but let me see here. I think right. Do I want to leave room to go on the right side? No, we don't. I don't really care about that. All right, so let's put it right up there. All right. All right, so we're gonna go with that there. That's gonna be our little small grain silo. And maybe park some stuff here. We also have a little pass through to get to the backside. And then for our bale shed, we're gonna put this one down here. I'm gonna try and get this right. I think right up to it. Let's use the mouse. I don't know why I'm using my controller. Okay, right, I think right there. Yeah. Okay, I think that worked perfectly. So with this, we will have, oh, super speed. Let's turn on the lights. So this will give us 500 capacity for our bales, which, by the way, when I was building this, I totally did not. So let's pop back over here. This cow barn is amazing. Let me open the doors here. This little door opens as well. So you have your cow area here, all cool, all normal, you know, typical. That's how, you know, they are. Let's turn on the lights though. However, up here you have kind of storage area, but you have a bale storage and 500 capacity as well. And let me just so you can kind of see here, I'm going to spawn a couple of bales. Just grab those. Oh, I'm flying. It doesn't work with super strength. Okay, there we go. Whoops, super fast. Yeah, so this will stack those over there. So when it's basically fully stacked up, you're gonna have 500 bales in here, and it's gonna be pretty much all of this area here, and which is so cool to have that integrated into the barn. On top of that, you have kind of an area here where you can park like your telehandler, you know, your food mixer, your straw blower. So you kind of have everything you need right here. And this cow barn is kind of designed more for a beef stock, and just to kind of give a little I don't know, I guess teaser or spoiler alert is kind of the plan I have for the cattle barn is this will be kind of a beef stock cow pen, because right as I mentioned earlier in the stream, this map has a kind of hidden production here, which you can enable, where it's basically a butcher shop, a meat factory that lets you butcher cow, pig, shepherds, sheeps, not shepherds. Oh boy, wrong game. Totally destroy Giants at Farm Simulator ratings there. It is no longer E-rated. But yeah, you can butcher your cows, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens, and ducks here and get your byproducts. So kind of the plan is our main farm will grow the cows, including the beef stock. And then when the beef stocks are getting, when they're getting ready to hit that age of getting close to being butchered, we'll move them over to here. And then as soon as they're ready to be butchered, we'll take them from there to the butcher shop. So that's kind of my plan. A little spoiler about what's coming. Bad mods. But yeah, so just on this one right here. So so this, the map is by I'm drawing a blank, Mr. Hector, Carpathian Countryside. So on Mr. Hector's YouTube page, there is a video for adding, and it only works on the PC version of the Carpathian Countryside. There's a YouTube video there that talks about some of the hidden stuff on the map. There's different things. One of them is the butcher shop, and you basically, there's a little file you download and you just drop that in here, and there's also a mod, and basically it adds the byproducts to all the different sell points and stuff. But yeah, basically that's all you have to do is just add that in here, because if you're ever playing the PC version of this map, you will notice that there are these little hash marks here and over here, and that's kind of what gave me the clue, like, is there something here? And so poking around the XML, I saw butcher shop, but it was like everything was disabled. So yeah, started digging and found it on his YouTube. So definitely cool. But anyways, yeah, so that's the plan for this. Anyways, back down to here. All right, so I think everyone said option number 2 for that. So let me see. Let's get back down to here to our sheep. That's cows. We want sheep. All right. So yeah, that was 1. This is 2. All right. Well, that's cool, actually. I was hoping everyone would say 2. Good question. Simulation gaming universe. You know what? A yes and no. There is a cow barn that has it. However, it is cosmetic. So I'm gonna. Am I going super? Yeah, I'm going 6x. Okay. So don't just ignore everything going on around here. Nothing special going on in here, but I mean, except for that, we have a lot more cows than we did when the series ended, but we spent money because we sold all our crops. So yeah, this one here, actually, let me land, stop flying. I'm gonna turn off the super speed real quick. So this, let's open that. This one right here, so it's not working, but it is cosmetic. So you have the little slurry gutters here, which feed into the underground slurry tank, and you have these little pulley systems here kind of set up. I don't remember which side I have to be on. I think I have to be on the other side. There's a lever somewhere I have to flip. Ah, yeah, here it is. I think it's here. I thought it was here. Okay, now I've got to find it. Oh, yeah, I like this one too. F5 it. What's F5 it? Okay, I'm not. There it is. So you turn these on, and they just do a simulate the scraping. And they come all the way down to simulate the process of scraping. So there is a cosmetic version of it. You know, I need to update. I think I need to update this because my I keep having to reset the cow barn because the rotator thing's not rotating. And it could be because I was messing with the XML2 stuff. So it might be my fault. But yeah. Let me close these doors. Don't want the cows getting out. Alright, let's get airborne again. And we'll do a fast travel back over. Let me see. There's a point. We found a point. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Let's start with let's do the sheep pin. Okay, I want to make sure we are leveled out here. Go to our sheep. All right, so this one here, on this side, we don't really need access to it because it's just one little small door for kind of a walk-in access. So I think my plan is we're gonna push it pretty far over to here. Actually, to make this even better, let's see if I can. Trying to line it up with that wall because I really can't. Where is the wall? Oh, here's the wall. Okay. This is a bit of a challenge. I need that darn construction thing I used to have to put down a grid down on the map on the land. Let me see. Right, I think. Yeah, let's do right there. Oh yeah, that close enough. We are close enough to where I wanted to be. All right, so what we're gonna do over here is, before I put the expandable pastures in, let's do our fences and landscaping. So let's grab this texture here. I'm gonna do some painting. I don't want to fill it all in though, because I do like having it's like the sheep have eaten up a lot of the grass type look. But I do think around here we're going to put that in, and then for now, let's just make this all dirt. We'll come back probably and putting the pavement back down, but for now, let's do that. And let's get I think this is grass medium. Yep, it is. All right, let's get that in. All right, let's put in our perimeter fencing of where we're going to have the sheep. This will be a little bit of a challenge though. Yeah, we're going to use this fence. Just keep it simple. Keep it somewhat simple. Actually, which way does the gates? Do I want a gate over here? I think I do. Okay, let's put that down there. I think there was something about that. I don't know if it's been fixed or not. I know there's... Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't know about F4. That could be very helpful. But yeah, I don't know if... I know there were some issues, like various issues. I know there's been a couple of updates to it. I'm not sure all what's been updated though, to be honest. Let me see, I think right about here. Then we're gonna put another gate in. Actually, let's just check that out. F4. That's going to be very helpful. Yeah, this actually that grid is very similar to what the mod I used to use did. It just put down this grid over the terrain. Why have I not heard of F4? That is going to be very helpful going forward. Thank you for that. Okay, I think right here is where they had it cut across, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the woods, I think. So let's put a point down there. And I think right here, and it works on trees too, actually. Let's use the grid. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we just get, where does the next one spawn out? There we go. Okay, did I... Oh, it was actually really close. So what I need to do is just zoom into this here a little bit. Okay, so that's just a little bit in from the line. So let's go to right there. And then okay, there we go. I hit F5 instead of F4. All right, so that gives us our fenced in area. And I kind of also am thinking, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna also do something else too. I kind of want to delete one of these trees, or maybe. What's it's a tree I want to get rid of. Yeah, simulation game universe. Yeah, he always has a lot of good tips. Definitely check out his channel. Definitely learned a lot of little tricks here and there from him. Let's see. Okay, so what I want to do is make our sheep happy, because they do have a, well, their existence is going to be well, you know, there's a production for them where they end up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of flatten this part out here. I'm pretty sure I have this. Now that I've done this, I hope I have this mod installed. Okay, I do. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna put a little. Oh, that's too big. Okay, do I want clear water, or do I? Yeah, let's use this one here. All right, before we do that though, I need to let's go and do wet sand. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna put a little pond in here for the sheep. Where were they? Where are you, ponds? Okay, there we go. All right, so got our little pond in. Now what I need to do is I need to fix this slope here. Okay, that should do it. Oh, actually, I think I need to fix this one, this area too. Smooth that off. And let's do a little bit of Put some of this down around it from the sheep, and then let's see what other textures we have around here. Oh yeah, this one. Put some of this around here. Put in more of this grass texture. And some more grass. I'm spending way too much time on this one single pasture. Sheep pasture. But we want it to look right. Oh, I forgot to soften this up. All right, that should work. That'll work. Okay, now we just need to do, I think I have some water plants. Oh, that's big. All right, there we go on that. Let's see what other. So Mr. Hector did put a bunch of cool additional plants in. Wish more modders did that. Let's put some of these around a little bit sporadically. Some of this in with the grass. Kind of make it look a little unkept. Okay, we need to also fix this because it's a different grass. That's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. We'll leave some of it in just to kind of provide. No, I'll just take it all out. See, where's our dirt? There you are. Let's put a couple of patches in as well. Kind of have some coming out from where the sheep would be going in and out, and kind of draw some, you know, heavy walking areas that have kind of withered the grass down a little bit. All right, I think we're good. So next up is we want expand. Do these show up in here where the border? Okay, you can just barely make out the border. That's good. This is good. F4 is my new favorite thing. Just gonna say it. That's awesome. Because yeah, you have no idea where it's going to on this. It's like, well, somewhere in the hillside, it's going up there. Where? Who knows? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, what's this? Bring it right up to that fence. Put that down. Yes, link it to the shed. All right, and let's do a 25. Perfect, right there. I'll try and get these up to the edge of the pond, but not in the pond, because I don't want the sheep walking through the pond. Trying to keep it somewhat realistic. Let's see, let's grab a timber mix. This little section down here needs to be filled in. I'm fine with overlap. Overlap's fine. Just barely see that. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but you can see that little blue kind of outline of where it is. It's faint, but it's there. Okay, and get this right about there. All right, we just need to take care of the corner area up here. So I'll just use 10 by 10s for that. think one more here should take care of that area. Then see a 10 by 25. I think. I'm not sure there's something here or not. Kind of hard to tell, so we're going to put one down there. All right. I think we have everything covered. So there's one way to find out. Let's buy some sheep. I'm going to go with full grown ones. We'll sell them right after. I just want to see, because I don't have food over here. Oh yeah, we got sheep all over. That's good. You're not in the water. That's good. All right, I think we are good. Let's turn on the lights. Open the doors. I like this one too because it has red buttons that I can push, and like the other, the other sheep pin on the Alma one, it also has a conveyor for your bells. Takes it down. The actual food trigger, I mean, you can dump. This won't take bells here. The bell trigger is actually like down here, I believe. Yeah, right here. So if you want to use bells, you have to actually put them on the conveyor, hit the button, which the conveyor will actually move the bells down to the end, which is pretty awesome. Especially if you're trying to go for like a realistic style, which, yeah, kind of, sort of. You know, I play very realistic with my Unreal capacity and all that stuff. And auto load and everything else I do, yeah. All right, let me see. Next, let's kind of tidy this up here a little bit. I wanted to try and let's switch this over to circle.
Now winter's here in our old city, and I breathe the fresh air and feel good. Back at the spot where you
All right, I think that works. This doesn't look.
don't feel a thing, although I should. I learned my lesson last year, and now I'm fine again. We were running high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. From now, I'm thinking about
I think that'll work.
my own, so when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then. I'll be fine by then.
Oh, we need to sell the sheep. Yeah, because well, yeah, I don't have any food. We gotta make the food before we get the sheep. All right. So we have our sheep pen in. I'm gonna use the chicken one that came with it because I kind of like it. It has a little outside area here for the chickens. Here left is just in case, I want to put some more sheds in. That's one thing you can never have too much of is equipment storage. It's kind of the idea is well, I think my eventual plan is like we'll have grass equipment down here for this large grass field, so we don't have to drive stuff from that farmyard down to here. Although, spoiler alert, none of this farm will technically be mine right away. In the future. And you know, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go back to, so we use a lot of MA7s here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use some Lanty Boy ones, I think. Yeah, why not? Let's use a couple of those. So I think this one, let's see if I can get this. Is that enough space to get through? Because this will be how we get in and out. That's not enough. Actually, you know what? Let's move it down to here. Solve the space problem. Let's just move it. I think this will be kind of like where we put all the big equipment. And while we're down here, you know, let's this one change. Oh, this one changes colors. Awesome. Is that the same blue? Okay, there we go. That's the same color. All right, there we go. So what I'm gonna do here is now we need to get all of our landscaping done on this farmyard, which I think this one won't be too hard to do. So first thing we do is put all of our grass down, because when you're putting paths in, at least I found this to be the case. Everyone has their own style though, of course, but for me, I found it's easier to do your landscaping if the grass is already down, especially if you're putting paths in. That way you don't have to come back later and touch up the grass. This and get the backs. Oh, backside's not done. I somehow skipped over that. And this one here, we're gonna go. This is all gonna be grass. This will come back to. I need to make sure I leave a path here, because that's how we unload from the silo is here. So, all right. So let's we got our grass texture down. Let's put the grass down. You know what? I need to open this door. What type of texture is that? Okay, that's the gravel one. Okay. Wasn't quite sure what I was working with here. This is also, was that gravel or pavement? I think this might be, oh, it's asphalt. Okay. Let's stick with it. Okay, let's just take this, kind of round it to there. I'm gonna round this to here. So we'll leave this part dirt, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'll take this, make it all, oh, I didn't paint that in. I didn't plant the grass. Oops. Let's take care of that real quick. Okay, there we go. Because the major thing here is wait a second. I have two types of grass going on here. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Let's just make all this meadow. Let's fix it. Do it right. Get all of this cleaned up so we have where everything looks the same. There we go. All right, so back to our painting. So we are using asphalt here. So I'm gonna leave this wrap around behind the backside as a dirt path and make all of this asphalt. So let's paint that up to there. We do have a utility pole in the way, but we'll work around it. We'll also make a little island here of a little island for it. There we go. Okay, so now the other part is I'll come back to that. I'll come back to the back side here in a moment. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of all the grass here in the middle because that just makes sense. And just make sure, is this pretty flat? No sudden, oh, there is a couple of terrain changes here. So smooth this out here so these terrain changes go smoothly. See, oops. I think I'm gonna do here. So I got these are all connected in. They have access to the road from there. We have a back path of dirt coming into there. And I think I'm gonna do is take this. And what's this? This right here is going to be dirt, and then the access around the back side is going to also be a dirt path. For the pull throughs and everything, because we won't really be using this section too much because it's gonna be pretty small stuff that fits through here. Nothing too big. All right, I'm gonna loop this around to here, that around to there. All right. I think we're pretty good here. And I think the final touch we need is we need some trees. So let's put one in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to do one more thing here. This will be working on the grass field. So let's also put in a path over to the grass field because we're going to be driving over there from this little yard here. Round these over a little bit. There we go. All right, so that gives us access to the grass field, which is really important. Let's put in some more trees. Let's go for a little bit smaller one here. All right, I think that's good. I did though want to add a couple more in here for the sheep. All right, I think we're good there. All right, so I think So I just saw your comment there. I wish with the painting tool we could connect waypoints like I got custom courseplay field. Then we could choose to fill that area with grass, whatever. Oh yeah, that would be, yeah. I'm trying not to get my hopes up with FS25, but yeah, I'm kind of excited. I was kind of losing faith in it, like it's never gonna happen. But with with the leak and everything, it's like, well, it's gonna happen now, and I'm trying to get too excited because there's a bunch of stuff I think should be in there. And I'm really hoping they actually do make it in there, but I'm trying not to get my hope up too much because, we've all seen history. All right, so I think we're all done with the farm build here. Let me see. Is there anything else we need here? Get our bell storage. We have a little, and this is the capacity on this one is, I don't think super big. We don't need it to be big though, because we are going to be at 238,000 liters. We don't need very large capacity because it's just for feeding the chickens. All right, so we had, yeah, a little silo, plenty of places to park the equipment. I mean, if we wanted, we could even use, technically with this, we could actually just dump these walls, dump some loose crops in there if that ever became a necessity. Yeah, plenty of space in here. Because my plan is we'll probably have one of the big chrome mower, most likely. Got another space here to park our equipment, plus a workshop area. Same here. And then up here at the main farm, of course, we have the house, garage, someone's truck. Someone lives here, but it's not my truck. We got our little backyard area here with the little gazebo and chairs, plus a little old school hot tub, fireplace in our yard. So we have even more parking for sheds and equipment. Of course, our cow barn, manure pit, silo bunker, and yeah, the main grain silo, which this one, yeah, it's 5 million liters, which is good because this farm only has one grain field. So I mean, that's more than sufficient. It's just this grain field here, which is, it's like barley. This farm is mainly set up for making food for animals, so it's all grass. An awesome shed here from Stevie's Mods. And then we got our workshop here, which, if you look in there is actually some equipment in there already, which will probably be making its appearance in the series. You can kind of see that, yeah, something definitely in there. I don't know if you've, I think I showed this off in the Alma video, but this workshop is absolutely amazing. So like you have, this is all your workshop area here, but if you want to get really realistic, there's a actual lift here, and so you can like simulate bringing pallets and stuff up here if you want to do that. which is so cool. But yeah, all right, so I think that is pretty much it. I think we are all done here with our farm build. So I think, yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Looks pretty nice. I might have to update the thumbnail to show this instead. But I want to thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I hope to see you later.